Hello, and welcome back to Loverboy821 Plays. This will be my first video in months, actually. So sorry for those of you who were eagerly awaiting me to do something else, all three of you. But I appreciate your commitment if you've returned for this particular Let's Play series. Speaking of this Let's Play series, we are doing another Pokemon Nuzlocke, though this one's a little bit special. Firstly of all, it is my favorite generation. My favorite Pokemon generation is Gen 4. Which is why I actually was putting off doing the initial Gen 4 games, because I was like, they're the special ones, I want it to be like a big event. But the goats I've been sacrificing for the last 10 years have finally paid off, as they have announced remakes of these games, which I'm going to play quite fervently. So, to celebrate the remakes of these games, I've decided to do a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. This is a randomized Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke with two important distinctions. The first of all, well, I guess only one really important distinction. The levels are doubled. Well, actually, I think they're plus 50% and then plus 50% again, which I think, based on my math, is actually a total of 2.25 total levels. Which means everything's gonna be strong as fuck, and the eventual champion, Cynthia, who is already the strongest champion in all of the Pokemon franchise, is gonna have level 100 Pokemon. So, in short, we are in trouble. And the second big one is I randomized all the TMs and stuff, as well as, like, the TM compatibility. So, not only are the Pokemon random, but there's also a chance that we'll, like, have, like, I don't know, a, fucking Bulbasaur with Fire Blast. So that could get really silly really fast. But without further ado, let's get into this. Hello there. It is so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. No info needed. The world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Please click the button. Let me just... There we go. Touchscreen. Oh yeah, since this is a DS, and it has two screens, as DS literally stands for dual screen, the main screen, the top screen, is what the big screen is, but if you look at the top right corner, I have the little screen as a second screen. We are a boy. Tell me, what is your name? We are... Loverboy. How do I normally spell Loverboy? I think it's L-O-V-R, because there's not enough space for L-O-V-E-R. Yes. And do we use a I? We'll use a Y this time. Your name is Loverboy? Yes. Okay, so you're a Loverboy. A fine name that is. Now, this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? We will call him, Eric. You know what? No. Not this time, Eric. Normally our rival is Eric, but this time our rival will be Chadwick. Because he also has his favorite Pokemon game that is Gen 4. It's also Ace's favorite Pokemon game, but as Chadwick's been on the channel more recently, which is to say, still a long while now, I feel like Chadwick is the one that will be like more recognizable from our Stardew Let's Play and such. There you are. Hey, Loverboy, did you see the TV? Sure you did. Professor Rowan, that's really important guy that studies Pokemon, right? That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon, so if we ask him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon. Oh, hey, is this a new PC? Huh. Oh, where was I? Oh, right. We were going to see Professor Rowan and get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Okay, Loverboy, if you're late, I'm going to fine you 10 million Pokédollars. I'm exhausted just trying to voice that character. Oh, I guess I just assumed everyone knew what a Nuzlocke was at this point, so I didn't even go over what, The Nuzlocke base rules is that you can only catch the first Pokemon you run into on each route. If a Pokemon faints, it has died, and you have to try to continue without it. You have to name all of the Pokemon so you become emotionally attached. And I think that's all the big ones. Oh, the Nuzlocke doesn't start until I get Pokeballs. I.e., like, if I lose the battle against my rival when we just got our guys, it doesn't count. Maybe I don't want to go check on Chadwick. Maybe I just want to go on my own adventure. Oh well. I'll be waiting on the road. It'll be $10 million if you were late. Motherfucker, you're the one who was late. Give me 10 million Pokédollars. Too slow. Alright, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. What? Don't go into the tall grass, right? No worries, no problem. It doesn't matter if we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one, I've got an idea. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go into the tall grass? So what do? You scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. If you just keep dashing, we can get to Sand Gem Town without running into wild Pokemon. Okay, stick with me. Okay, here goes. On your marks. Hold it! You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then what is the meaning of going to the tall grass? It's suicide, you crazy bastards. Hey, Loverboy, this old guy is Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here? They tried to go to the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? Their world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? You two are you truly love Pokemon, do you? Yes. Me too! I love Pokemon too! I will ask you once again. You truly love Pokemon, do you? What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon. Right, Loverboy? Yeah, sure. I probably wouldn't answer 100 times, truthfully. I'd be like, you're kind of being asinine at this point, but I really do, unabashedly and genuinely, unironically love Pokemon. Well then, forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go to the tall grass and all. How big of you. Very well then. I'll entrust you too with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through the Sir, you have to stop hitting my button if you want to read. Okay, you clearly don't care what I'm saying. Hi, I'm Jailbait from the anime. Wow, that was a really inappropriate joke. I'm sorry, Dawn. I like you as a character, but just, like, the amount of fan art I've seen of Dawn that is not at all appropriate, like, really just... There are some degenerates who play Pokemon, that's all I'm saying. I say, like, I'm not a degenerate, but I'm not that kind of degenerate. There's a world that should be explored together. For them today, the time, the place, the something, the gusto, how are we still talking? Why am I not having a Pokemon yet? You could choose first. Alright, I would like to pick my goddamn Pokemon, thank you. Excuse me? The new species Pokemon, Mew. The tiny bird Pokemon, Natu. Or the egg Pokemon, Execute. I think we all know where this is going. Then I choose you. I'm picking this one. Very well. Both of you have chosen a good Pokemon, it seems. Now listen well. The Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they're much like you. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me at my lab in Sand Gem Town. Now, we'll be on our way. So, I've tried multiple randomized, Nuzlocks that aren't recorded, just because, you know, I like Pokemon as a thing that I do, which is why I also record them. I get so much luckier with the starting Pokemon when I'm recording the Nuzlocke. Like, I remember when I was doing a race with Black Reservoir that I started with a fucking Mewtwo, and now I've started with a Mew. This is just there's some shady shit going on. Okay. Uh... I've also set it so that my rival will keep his starter Pokemon, so we're just gonna have 2 Mews. And also, I was correct about the it being 2.2 times the level. Yeah, I'm for sure gonna lose this battle, but the Nuzlocke hasn't started yet, thank God. Okay, so if he's level 12, we're gonna need to grind quite a bit before we can start anything. I'm really annoyed that we both started with Mew. And so the 2 most powerful rivals of all time begin their adventure. Oof. I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be easy mode. It is, it's not gonna be easy mode with my rival having a motherfucking Mew. That's gonna absolutely be a level 100 Mew in our final battle. Let's just hope we get that far, because I have a feeling that we aren't going to get that far. I have mixed feelings about, the beginning of this Nuzlocke. I suspect many deaths. I'm gonna have to do a death compilation for this Nuzlocke, aren't I? Alright, we're going to the lake to catch, Red Gare. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading. I was too busy just contemplating my life decisions. At least with both of us having Mew, this really does feel like a final challenge sort of Nuzlocke. And also, Mew can learn any move. Actually, I randomized the TM compatibility, so I don't know if it can learn all of the TM moves like it normally could. Shit. But theoretically, the thing about Mew is that it's good no matter what kind of build you want to do with it. So it's possible that our Mews will be vastly different. How strong is Psychoboost? I feel like Psychoboost has to be fucking coked, right? Ooh. I don't know if this is still early enough that having, like, a heavy psychic team would still be beyond overpowered. Or if this is where I actually have to, like, diversify my team a little bit. Because, on the one hand, it'd be cool to have Hypno as another psychic type that I could use to destroy people. On the other hand, Voltorb wouldn't be bad. He's the fast boy. Loverboy, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. Well, well, you've made your Pokemon evolve already. Trusted you with that. I don't recall making him evolve, but alright. Yes, let's name him. We will call him Ace. See, here's the thing. When I have Mews in my personal games, I usually call them Ace because I'm like, that's just a cool name, and Mew is a cool Pokemon. He's usually the ace of my team when I have him. But, as I mentioned, the Wild Aces, who is also in Ace on my channel, though, actually in my most viewed video, now that I think about it, his favorite generation of Pokemon is also Gen 4. And I named the rival Chadwick. I plan on this Mew being my main Pokemon. I could, instead of calling him Ace, I could call him Aces, or the Wild Aces. Let's see if we have enough room for the Wild Aces. We are one short. Oh, wait. Alright, here we go. Also, Chadwick and the Wild Aces are my two party members in my Legend of Legaia playthrough that's currently on hold because it was chunking my computer. I do still plan to get back to that. I just will need to reconfigure some shit. Also, I recently, well, recently since my last video, but like I've been working for the last 4 months or so, pretty much full time, and I've been exhausted from doing that, if I'm being perfectly honest. Rowan's only 60. I just left. What the fuck do you want? It doesn't actually contain return, I don't think. If it contains return, it would randomly roll to be return again, and that would be fucking hilarious. I've got a bit more experience than you as a trainer. You do not. I promise you, you do not. No one does. It's the place that heals Pokemon that have been hurt in battle. You can find a Pokemon Center in most towns. Because our entire economy is based off Pokemon battling. And speaking of which, here's the Pokemart. It's a shop where you can buy and sell items and medicine. It's just a fucking store, but we call it a Pokemart because Poke has to be in front of every single name. By the way, I'm Pokedon. Down. Alright, well, that concludes the first part of our new Nuzlocke. Hopefully this will not be like many other Nuzlockes where we do 2 parts and die. But, luckily, we only died during the fight that it doesn't count. So, we do get to have a part 2. Thank you all for watching to the end of the video. Hope to see you next time. Bye.